Hi, today I'm going to teach other teachers and students how to make fraction strips. This is something I'm doing for an online course recertification. The first thing I want to show you is what these fraction strips actually look like when they're finished and the students can use them. And then I'm going to show you how to cut them and so that you can use them better with your students. So let's go outside and cut some fraction strips. These fraction strips I got out of a kit that I use at my school for teaching students, and the size of the fraction strip is 15 inches by 2 inches. As long as you can make equal parts with your fraction strips, you could probably use different sizes, but these are the sizes I'm using today. And today I'm also using different colors. If you wanted to use the same color, just make sure that the student can differentiate between each size and each fraction. I'm going to base it on a hole, so I'm going to call this blue one hole, and I'm going to write on here 1 hole, and I also like to write 1 over 1, so that's our first base. The second size we're going to do will be 1/2, so I'm going to use this red one for 1/2, and the only way you need to make that 1/2, of course, is to fold the fraction strip equally in 2 parts and then cut right down the middle. Like that. And that will give you 2 equal halves. Now it's really important that when you're instructing the students that you give them really complete instruction, because some students haven't got experience with cutting fraction strips and may cut them the wrong size, and they're going to get nervous about that, and so your support is going to be really important at this time for that exercise. The next one I'm going to do is going to be 1/4, and I am doing just like I did with the 1/2. I'm going to fold it completely in half. Then I'm going to open it up, and the students will be a bit confused about this, so give them a second to watch you, and then you can take each end and fold it in like so, equally right to the middle. So each one of these sides have been folded to the middle, and when you open that up you will see that you have 4 equal parts, and then you just cut those like so, and you will label them 1/4. Now you can label them a couple of different ways. You're going to have to label them 1/4, of course, as a fraction. And then on the other side, you might want to turn them over and write the word 1/4, so that students that don't have experience with this will have a better idea about the word as well as the fraction form. And then those go right under the 1/2. And another thing that's really important is that you have the students, if they're making their own kits, they're not a class set, that they go ahead and put their names on them. And oftentimes I keep some extras because sometimes they can lose them or lose parts of them, and that gets frustrating for them. The final one, oh wait, and then I'm going to do, sorry, that's not the final one. The next one I'm going to do is 1/8, and it's very similar. I'm going to fold it in half, and then I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to fold it like I'm making 4ths. And hopefully students have kind of got the hang of it by this time. So then you fold it again, but then you keep it like that, and you fold it inside one more time. Open it up. There go some of my parts, but as I open it up, they can see that they made 8 parts, and then you'll want to label those 1/8, and again, you could turn it over and write 1/8 on the back. Cut those. In 8s. I like working outside because I believe these are a good way to teach students about patterns as well, and I think nature is full of patterns. And I remind my students to look for them because a good mathematician always knows how to use patterns and how to recognize them. And so then again, this is the same size strip, the 15-inch strip cut into eighths. Again, you can remind the students that they you don't have to tell them. It's very similar to the next way. So see, I fold it in, fold it to the middle, fold the next side to the middle, fold it in again like I'm making eighths, fold it in again. I've got eighths now, but I want 16ths, so I'm going to fold it into the middle one more time. And I should have equal parts of 16ths as I unroll it. Now this one, I have found that students tend to make it the wrong size. For some reason, some of them don't pay attention. So it's very important that you give them a very supportive instruction while they're doing this so that they will end up with the correct size of 16ths, because each piece is going to be very important to their lessons on fractions. So I cut those up. And maybe this happens while they're cutting them, I'm not sure, but I have noticed that some of my students struggled with this, so just beware that can happen. And I'm going to tear that because my scissors aren't that great. There we go. And again, cutting my 16ths up. Makes a big difference if the sizes are correct, of course. And I'm not going to label each one of them. I'm going to label a couple of them just so you see how they go. But you're going to label those 1/16. And of course that's 1/16 of the whole, so when you lay them out, they should be equal parts all the way across. The students should be able to then start getting a lesson with them that is meaningful for their mathematical growth. Now, when you put these up for the next time, you can put them in an envelope, put their name on them, or you can keep them in class sets and share them. But it's really nice if the students can have their own set, because then they really get ownership of what's going on with the fraction strips and feel like it's theirs. And there you have it. 1 whole, 1/2, 1/4, 1/8, and 1/16. Thank you, and I hope you learned something. And until next time, have a great day.